SCSA is a big bully.
All right, this is starting off well, with nothing working again. Sweet. Studio mode. I'm looking for this. But yeah, that was a that is like all macros and everything. Sure. There we go. It's all fixed now. Gotta love it when nothing wants to work correctly. Yeah, like I said, I have like a whole bunch of automations and whatnot set up that automatically does things for me. And that's right, I did window capture for this for Stream Avatars last time because it was a problem. Gotta love issues like that. Move you down there. So last time go backlog. Awesome. So last time things happened. We went to a dance and then we went to a dance. A couple of the ladies was jealous because they weren't the first one to dance with me, blah 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 blah. MC being dancing like always, blah 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 blah. Me being like banging my head on the desk, blah 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 blah. That's the end of chapter whatever that was, and then we went to the next chapter, played it out just a little bit, because I wasn't expecting the chapter to end so soon. Basically, he was complaining about not getting enough sleep last night, and yeah, stuff like that. So, where are you? You could go away. You could go away. What is this in there that's like considered to be bots? Might as well get them out of the way. Okay. But yeah, that's basically where we left off at. Him being back at the school grounds. No. Well, he's always been at school grounds, but basically the next day he's tired from lack of sleep. Blah blah blah. I'm always tired from lack of sleep. Yeah, that's where we are now. Anyways. The next day after class, I opened up my shoebox, only to let out a nose of surprise. I clamped my hand over my mouth and took a look around. Thank goodness, no one was watching me. There was a reason for my shock, of course. There was a letter in my shoebox. I swallowed, then I reached out and quietly took out the envelope. I turned it over quickly. It was oddly addressed to Akanari Matsuya-sama. Sama means it's from someone younger, I guess. My mind was in a haze, but I could figure out that much. Then I looked at the back. It was sealed with a sticker, the color and shape of which drew my attention. It was a pink heart. It was. There could be no. Reading's hard. There could be no question. In my entire life, I had never received a love letter. Don't worry, me neither. Never received any nice mail either. The only thing I ever got were the men notes from collectors saying, "I give you dog." There was also that damn Dare John letter from my old man. That's the kind of thing I got. So this is a love letter, or maybe it's just a challenge. It was such a change from my past that my heart fluttered with joy. Even my hands were trembling. I realized I had to go somewhere else in a hurry. I really stashed it under my uniform and began an awkward walk back to the dorm. Why you have to be awkward walking back, man? Just act normal. It's just a letter, man. Then you wonder why I bang my desk a lot. I didn't even make it outside when I felt a tap on my shoulder. My whole body was stiff.
Masaya-san? どうしました?なんだか前かがみになっているみたいですが。
Whatever is matter. You seem a bit slouched for some reason. Oh, yeah. My stomach hurts a little. That's all.
まあ、それはいけません。
My, how terrible.
保健室に行った方がいいですよ。もしよければ。
Perhaps you should visit the nurse's office. I could accompany you if you wish. Oh, no, it's fine. I know where it is.
わかりました。
Very well. But bye.
マサヤさん、校舎の の外に保健室はありませんけど。
Master-san, there is no nurse's office outside the school building. For whatever reason, he's freaking out over a letter that might or might not be a love letter. Rika-san said something, but I ignored her and rushed outside. I rushed like a whirlwind through the crowds of elegant strolling maidens of Venice, heading back to the dorm. There was no actual need to rush, but I just couldn't wait. I wanted to read it. That was all I could think about.
Masaya-san, 遅いわね。
Masaya-san is running awfully late.
なんでもお腹が痛い
It appeared that his stomach hurt. I ran into him in the entranceway.
お腹
His stomach?
そうなの。
I
6時
see.
間目が終わるまでは普通
He
に見
looked
えた
fine when I saw him at the end of the 6th period.
6時間目が終わるまでって要するに直前までってこと？
The end of the end of 6th period. Wouldn't that be just before?
そういうことになるのかしら。
That would appear to be the case.
じゃあ差し込みってやつかな。
I guess it was a sudden onset.
そうですね。
I suppose so.
しかも
It appeared to be quite severe.
そんなに痛そうにしていたの？
Did it really look that bad? I hope he's okay.
いえ、ただ私が外には保健室はありませんよと言ったのに、その
But
ま
when
ま
I
出て行
told
って
him
し
that the
まいました
nurse's office was not outside, he continued running anyway.
つまり
What does that mean?
痛さのあまり耳に入らなかったのでは
That the
ないか。
pain was so great that he did not hear me, perhaps?
部屋に戻っただけじゃないの？
You don't think he was just going back to his school? You don't think he was just going back to his room?
ただ場所ならわかると言っていたので、てっきり行くつもりな
So
の
he
かと
told
思
me,
ったの
I
です。
know where it is, which indicated he intended to go there himself.
じゃあちょっと変だね。あれか、トイレに行きたかっただけかな。
Well, that is a little strange. Maybe he just needed to go to the bathroom.
かもしれないですね。
Perhaps so. I ran back to my room and immediately locked the door. I threw my bag down, then dashed across the room and sat down heavily on my bed. The love letter was a little moist with sweet. The love letter was a little moist from sweat from having been hidden under my uniform. I peeled away the heart mark sticker with more care than was really necessary, and peeked inside the envelope. Wow, Flora. The moment it was open, the smell of perfume tickled my nose. I was starting to get excited. I removed the nicely folded stationery, took in a breath, and read the contents. Cute, careless handwriting requesting a meeting with me in the rose garden immediately after class. Can I still make it? See, you should have fucking just read it. You should have just fucking read it right then and there, you dumbass. What's going to happen? Someone going to tease you about it? Boo-hoo. Flustered, I stood back up and checked my watch. It had been 15 minutes since the bell had rung to mark the end of classes. I folded over the table and ran to the door. Clatter, clatter. Ugh! Why did the door have to choose this moment to break? Actually, it's just that I locked it before. It was eyed me suspiciously as I ran down the hallway, but I didn't care. I scrambled to put on my shoes and flew outside, heading straight for the Rose Garden. Is she not here? There were people there, of course. This was where students came to relax. But there was no one who seemed to be waiting for anyone, or who paid special attention to me when I arrived. Ugh! I clutched at my head and rather in agony. Huh? What is he doing? Does he have a headache? The letter had said immediately after class, which meant that I had arrived 15 minutes late. The ladies of Venice were almost certainly not used to this kind of thing. We had the love letter for one last try, but the sender didn't emerge, which meant I had been dumped. I withdrew quietly and threw myself off a cliff. At least that's what I felt like doing. Oh! There he goes again. It's awfully unsettling. Oh God, what have I done? I was joking about throwing myself off a cliff, but the truth was I had done wrong by that girl. And I felt bad for myself too. After she went through all that trouble to confess like that. Dude, I think you're just overthinking things. If only I had just opened the letter the moment I found it. See, you are an idiot, man. You should have just opened it right then and there. I took another willful glance around me. That was strange. All of the students had disappeared. Guess I'll go home. You really are cute, Mrs. Gunn. Probably her teasing him. Ugh, what a shame. I was still kicking myself the next day. I didn't know why I gotten so worked up about a love letter. I didn't even know what she looked like. I didn't even know her name. Afterwards, I reread the letter, and there was no name attached to it. There was a signature, but it only read Placetary. Placetary? I never heard of that title before, but I thought Ryson or one of the others might know. But I couldn't ask them without telling them what happened, so for now, it remained a mystery. The reason for my election and substantial disappointment wasn't just because a girl confessed to me. Was it even a confession if she didn't state that it was a confession in the letter? It's just that all it was is just, I want you to meet me at this location immediately after class. That's all it was. It wasn't a confession. Man, this dude. You know, honestly, I wasn't particularly interested in dating at the moment. In other words, leaving old love and romance out of it. I was just happy to have made a connection with someone. On that night, we fled the city. I had cut ties with everyone I knew. I had even lost my closest childhood friend. You might even say my closest friend, period. All on the off chance that I might cause trouble for them. Since then, I kept to myself in class and at work. No friends, and certainly no friends. And in that entire class, I didn't see a single sign of my old man was working to pay back his loan. By the end, I had started to go crazy, thinking my entire life would be like this. That all changed when I came to Venice. Now I didn't have to worry about money. I had lots of friends, and I could even get a girlfriend if I wanted. Does he have lots of friends though? Does he? I don't know. But what I really wanted more than anything was that connection with someone. Even if not a girlfriend, I just wanted ordinary friends. I wanted as many connections as I could form. That's what I wanted.
マサヤさん、今日は元気ないのね。
You seem rather listless today. Does your stomach still hurt? Huh?
昨日、ルリコさんがそんなことを言っていたけど。
Yesterday, Rika-san mentioned that you had a stomach ache. Was she mistaken? Oh, I quickly nodded. Yeah, that's right. I pressed my hands against my stomach to reinforce the point.
何かしら、日をまたいでも続くなんて。
What could it be?
まさか食中毒で
You've
は
been
ないでしょ
acting
うし
this way all
ちょ
day.
っと心配になっ
I
てしまう
hope it isn't food poisoning. I'm rather worried. But I bended quickly. I didn't want her to worry about me over a lie. I think I'm feeling better. Yeah, the pain's almost gone actually. There's just a little nausea. And that should probably be gone before lunchtime.
そうならいいんだけど。
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Huh? Oh, nothing. I wanted to ask her who is Glyceria, but in the end, I couldn't bring myself to do that. It was after class. I was walking down the hall when I felt a tingle of anticipation in my chest. I wonder if it's a promotion or just wishful thinking. I was wondering if I was about to get another love letter from Lence's Theory. It's probably just a regular letter. It's probably not a love letter or anything. Dude, you're giving yourself way too much hope there. It probably wasn't a promotion, of course. But even so, I couldn't keep the restlessness out of my steps. I glanced into my shoebox, allowed a long deep breath, and opened the door. And then, it's there. The word slipped out. The word slipped from my lips. I must be psychic after all. To avoid the same mistake as last time, I opened it on the spot. I just had to do it boldly. If they thought I was just reading some ordinary paper, no one would assume it was a love letter. Once again, what makes you think it's a love letter? You don't even know it's a love letter. It just, like the last time, it just says, want to meet up. Ah, my toe hurts. We got the cat scratching it. It's Castrito this time.
あら、マサヤさん。
Ah,
おー
Rika-san looked down at my hand. A moment later, her eyes began to sparkle.
あら、あらあら、ママ。
I don't need to translate that for you guys.
マサヤさんが持っている紙。それはもしかし
That
て
paper that you're
ラブ
holding.
レターでしょうか。
Could it be a love letter by chance? Where did you get that idea?
といえば、
Well, she looked around.
昇降口ですので。
This is the entranceway.
恋文は靴
Love letters go in the
それ
shoebox.
は作法かと。
That is the rule of those things. That was right. Even I had guessed it was a love letter when I saw that envelope in my shoebox. That's not true. I gave her a stiff smile and shoved the love letter into my pocket. Me? Get a love letter? That's ridiculous.
そうでしょうか。別におかしくはないと
Really?
思いますが。
It doesn't seem that unusual to me. I shook my head quickly. Well, I'm off.
会合
Oh, it's a society meeting. Rika-san said something, but I ignored her and rushed outside. I rushed like a whirlwind through the crowds of elegantly strolling maidens of Venice, heading back to their dorms. It occurred to me that I had never been to the Castro before. I steadied myself and pushed open the door. I gasped. There was no one else there, which meant she must have been the one who sent the love letter. Nope. Wrong. And I could tell you why it's wrong. Because she is not interested in you, at least not yet. She's kind of interested, but it's just not at that stage yet. She doesn't care about you, man. At least not yet. But that wasn't the only reason for the tightness in my chest. It was the sight of her, head bowed and hands pressed together. It was an image of the divine. I unconsciously stiffened the sound of my approach, but she slowly turned towards me.
マサヤ様だったんです。
It's you, Masaya-sama. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. No, not at all. Smiles heard the sound of the door opening and closing. She gave me a small bow, then attempted to slip past me to the door. Excuse me.
何か
Yes? Susan, are you alone? She gave a quick look around, then nodded.
そのようですね。
The best I am.
それが何か
What of it? Nothing. It's just strange. It's such a large place.
お御堂はあまり人は来ないんです。
Not many people come to the Castro. Why not?
何がある場所でもありません。
Nothing much happens there. I guess that's true. It was my first time coming here myself, after all. But Witsuko-chan comes to the Castro alone, on her own time. Just then, the beam of light shone through the door. There was a heavy creaking. A silhouette of a person appeared in the open doorway. Witsuko-chan turned back to look.
姉さん、
Sister?
ごきげんよ。
Salutations.
どうしたの？
What's going
姉さん
on?
お御堂に来
You'd
るの？
never come to the Castro. It was my first time seeing the sisters together. I had noticed something familiar about Ayaga-san when we first met, but seeing them side by side, they gave off very different impressions. I mean,